Yo, so imagine that you're on Tinder and you've been talking to this guy for like a couple weeks. You're all like getting along. You think things are going well. All of a sudden, it's okay. Well, not all of a sudden. You people decide that you want to go on a date, and then you plan for it. Things are going well. A couple minutes before you get there, you're all checking with each other that okay, we're still meeting here. Yeah, you do that. For you to get to the date, you sit down, you wait 10 minutes, 20 minutes. No show. You call. What's going on? He doesn't show up. And you're like, did he die? What happened? Should I be concerned? So you call into a radio station, which is Legend 99.9. They do Ghosted. We're going to watch the whole thing, and I'm just going to like react to it live, because when I heard the story yesterday, I was just like, what is wrong with people? Anyways, that's the gist of today's story. Another Ghosted episode. And if you've been around here for a long time, you know that I like those things. I like listening to it and seeing what's going on around here. My name is Fopsy, and this is my channel. I share everything about life, love, careers, relationships, and things to help you learn from what I've learned. Today, we are reacting to a Ghosted episode, so stay tuned for my live reaction, basically.
Morning, Kat.
Hi.
Hi, welcome to
How
Ghosted. We're I think better than you are, because you were ghosted recently. And tell us about this guy. Hey, what happened?
Oh, okay. Well, I was talking to this guy, Eddie, for over 2 months. And when I say talking, I mean we were talking. That's it, because we had that sort of little mini lockdown in January.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we matched on Tinder, and we decided to...
First of all, I said 2 weeks. Turns out it was 2 months. 2 months of talking. So you've developed a good amount of rapport. Let's be listening.
get to know each other over the phone, because I don't do like the message, like back and forth forever, where we never actually...
I stand by that one as well. I don't think you should be messaging people forever and not meeting them in person. Message, gain a little bit of, okay, we're feeling each other or not, and then take it offline and come and meet in person and, see what the person is about.
Connect. So
Pen pal.
we messaged, we were talking for like every single day. I would kind of suggest meeting up, and then he would agree, and then he would find some excuse to push it back another week and keep canceling and canceling.
Interesting. So it's like she was seeing some little flags as well. He was canceling, avoiding meeting. Okay, let's listen on.
Until this past Saturday, we finally agreed on a date. We agreed on a spot to meet, and we were texting each other up until I got to where our agreed meeting point was. I got there, literally, we agreed we were meeting there like minutes before, and he was a no-show. Totally stood me up. I waited 20 minutes until I decided to call him, and then the number didn't...
You should see TJ's face right now, and I think I'll put it in here. He's like, wait, what? I didn't see that coming.
Even go through, and I think he actually blocked me.
What? Oh.
Wait.
So she gets there, she tries to call him. She can't call because he blocks her. What is wrong with people? How hard is it to be like, I can't make it or something? But just be listening. Listen on.
This sounds like a catfish.
I know, and I don't understand what happened. To this day, I cannot reach him. I can't find his profile. I even called him before I called you guys, right before.
Huh.
And please understand, Virgin, I do not want to rekindle anything with this guy. I don't even...
Okay, so backstory. The way this show works is that when you call in, you share your side of the story, because it's a ghosted show, so everybody that calls in has been ghosted. Something happened, they thought things were going well, and then things just ended abruptly, and they don't know what's up. And the reason why she's like, I don't want anything, is because usually when they call, so they're going to call the other person and they'll hear their side of the story while you're supposed to be quiet, but most people can't stay quiet because it's just aggravating to hear all that's going on. And then if things sound like there's some redemption possible, they will pay for your next date. So she's like, yo, I'm past that, I just want to know what happened. And anyways, listen on, because I have listened to this thing and I'm just like, yo, this is wild.
I don't even really want to see him anymore. I honestly just want to know what happened in the 4 minutes between me talking to him about meeting him and him actually standing me up.
You just want answers.
Yeah, why would he do this to me?
And that's why we do this. Yeah. We provide answers. So here's what we're going to do. We're calling him next. You're listening on the phone silently. And we're going to ask him and see what he says.
Okay.
Great.
Time to find out what happened because this is.
If you're just meeting Kat, Kat's cool.
Yeah.
Kat's not the type we're going to...
Oh shit! I somehow skipped the wrong part. Keep listening, Sha.
Yeah, okay, so what we're going to do is call him. We have his phone number. Assuming we're not blocked too, I don't think we would be. Unless he's super smart.
Yeah.
So far, I doubt that.
So we're going to call him, but you know that the answers on this could be pretty tough. Kat, are you sure you want to hear them?
I know.
I guarantee I'm tougher. Bring it on.
All right.
There you go.
Cat's got all 9 lives left, eh?
Anyway, let's give him a call.
So they're calling the guy. She gives them their number.
Hello?
Hi, is this Eddie?
Yeah. Who's this?
Eddie, it's Adam Wild, TJ and Jax from 99.9 Virgin Radio. Good morning.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, just, kind of making our way through another day. How about you?
Same old.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know.
Any dates you're supposed to go on lately?
That part took me out. Like, okay, the shade is zero. But anyways, keep listening.
Yeah, I guess.
Are you paying by the word on this phone call?
I'm trying to figure out what's happening.
Okay, all right. We'll just be straight with you. Eddie, we heard that there was a ghosting in your area and you were the perpetrator.
Okay.
As in you ghosted somebody named Kat. Can you explain that one?
Yeah. She's incredibly stuck up.
Okay.
How?
Well, I got to know her. She's the type of girl who expects to be wined and dined and everything off the bat, having someone to wait on her hand and foot.
How
Yeah.
so?
Can you give us an example?
Well, my first clue was when she came back from a full day of shopping in Yorkville. She kept dropping hints about how there's this Gucci purse from there that she really wants. And I guess I'm expected to go buy it for her, but I don't know. The biggest giveaway, I guess, was when she suggested we go to dinner by the Harborfront. And I'm thinking, Harborfront? You want to go to Harbor 60? Not on my dime, honey. No, sorry.
Okay. So,
Did she say you'll be paying?
Those are just examples.
Well,
she didn't necessarily...
she didn't even say Harbor 60 though, Eddie.
Well,
That's a lot to
the proof
deduce.
is right there.
Maybe she wanted to go to Beaver Tails. You don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm not going to be anyone's sucker, is all I'm saying.
I feel like you're being your own sucker right now because she did not ask for any of those things.
You weren't there. She was talking about
Yeah,
it the whole
TJ.
time. I know what I heard. I know what she was trying to do, and I'm not falling for it.
I just wasn't there.
All right. I can't keep listening to this.
This is the part where she's like,
hi,
she's on the
Kat.
phone, and he realizes she's on the phone.
Remember me?
Okay, before you hear that part, first of all, so many assumptions. Like, okay, if you're talking to someone for 2 months and these things are coming up, like, how hard is it to be like, oh, okay, so where do you want to go in Harborfront? And one of the things is like, first dates, I personally feel like if it's part of this process of initiating, you as the guy, think it through, give options if possible. Say, okay, hey, these are the places I'm thinking of. Do you have a preference? Like, because I honestly think that guys should pay for the first date, and like, if at least the first couple dates, and if you choose to go along with each other, then you people can start splitting bills if you wish. But like, I feel like it's part of the showing initiative and in the beginning of the process. So like, you don't pick a place, she suggests a place around her area, you say it's a problem, you're assuming a lot of things. Where's the communication? How can you be talking to someone for 2 months and like, you people cannot like have a proper conversation about assumptions that you have in your head? You're just like going with the assumptions. You also hear how things go out.
You stood me up for no reason. I was hinting that you buy me a Gucci purse. I can get it on my own, thank you. I buy my own stuff. You asked me how my day was, and I just told you what I did that day. And Harborfront doesn't mean Harbor 60.
Yeah.
It means I live by Harborfront, and I was going to just, show you around the neighborhood so we could kind of like figure out what we wanted to do together. And if you're so concerned about where to take me on our first date, then maybe you could take a little bit of the emotional labor off of my shoulders.
Emotional
and maybe have a
labor.
personality and make a suggestion yourself.
This is what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I didn't know you were on the phone. So
you all listen to how this guy is going to change story, as if he didn't just tell us all those things, but just listen.
Yeah, hi, how's it going? Hi.
Yeah, how's it going?
Better now that I know who you are, this judgmental slob, because really, I'm glad I didn't waste a night with you.
what are you talking about what I said earlier?
Something
There's a
else.
little bit of a misunderstanding. I mean, yeah, I didn't know you were on the phone. Do you want to try this again? Round 2?
No, so you can keep gaslighting me one more time. It's fine. Virgin Radio, thank you for this. My eyes are clear. We have our answers, and I just dodged the biggest bullet of my life. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome, I think.
Okay. Well, I think we'll wrap it up there then.
Honestly, this is the part where I'm just like, yeah, girl, you dodged a bullet. So many assumptions, and I feel like this might be like a small thing, but the fact that he was trying to be like switch the conversation to like to say a different thing when he realized she was on the phone, I was just like, it's giving yellow flags. I mean, not super red, but like, yeah, it's some red flags even, I would say. Like, why are you trying to be an inconsistent person? I get his side as well, guys can sometimes be afraid that, they're meeting up with someone that feels like a gold digger. They're going to be like all about like expensive things. But you have to have like, I guess, hard evidence that they really are weird and weird about money, weird about things like that. Because this is just assumptions, and assumptions, as they say, make an ass of you and me. So I listened to it and I was like, this dating pool is stressful. I see why people are saying dating in Toronto is the ghetto, but don't internalize it. My own position on these things is that like, it's possible that you might encounter a couple, I guess, kiss a few frogs before you find your prince. I don't know if that's how they say it, but encounter a couple things like this. But like, keep your eye on the prize. There are still great guys out here. Somebody was saying on Instagram the other day that like, this photographer I follow or videographer, great shots. Like, people are saying no guys in Toronto, but that's also engagement every weekend. This guy's always at an engagement. So there's still great people out there, great guys, great girls. So keep your eye on the prize. And lessons from this thing: escalate things to meet in person quickly. I say, if a week or two have passed, you've been talking and you're able to meet, you're in the same proximity, GTA area, meet. If you're not in the same area, honestly, I don't know, people that do online dating, like you spend your whole dating process online, I don't recommend it. Like, I think that if you can meet, try to meet as soon as you can. And if you're getting red flags, communicate. It's not that hard. There are a lot of things that you can walk through. There are a lot of issues that people work through. But like, if you don't ever say what you're thinking, what you're feeling to the person you're supposed to be dating, then what's the point? So communicate. This could have been resolved by saying, interesting. You like the Gucci bag, like, do you tend to buy a lot of designer things? It's like, oh yeah, sure, I get them myself. Maybe that they would have known that, okay, she buys them herself. Or if you had seen that this designer one, I beg, I cannot do, you could have always said, you know what, it's been great getting to know you, but this isn't working out. And then if they had a conversation that, okay, why is this happening? So I don't know, I feel like you're a bit high maintenance, and I don't know if I can handle it. And maybe she would have had a conversation about it with him, and maybe things would have resolved. But then instead of just talking, you now just say, hey, let's meet, and then you block her. Like, it's very immature, and that's the biggest red flag, that you cannot address issues head on, because this is just one small thing. Things will continue to come up in this relationship life. So yeah, I'm a big fan of learning from other people's story. Don't wait till you have negative experiences. Improve your communications, address questions and concerns head on. Don't be going around the bush, don't be using style. Say what you mean. In fact, I was listening to another one on I Said What I Said podcast as well. The guy tweets, and when he tweets, he uses not acronyms or abbreviations. He puts things like, instead of saying thanks, he put like TNX, or like he shortens words, and it appears Raz. Raz is like uncool basically, and the girl finds it embarrassing that he does things like this online. So instead of talking to him about it, she writes a radio a show about it as well, and I'm just like, wahala. 2 more ghosted stories if you're staying here, but they're not from this show. They're from Laifa and Effa's video. Yo, I found it hilarious, but let me share with you if you haven't watched it. This Effa is like an actor, and he was saying that his worst dating experience, and this was in Lagos this time, was that this girl, came over to his house. Like, so I think he invited her over. And if for some reason you're inviting someone over to your house and they don't have, like, you know, the ability to get there, or I don't have a car, will you come and pick me up? Or like, you know, the buses don't run today. I don't even know. Lagos is a little bit insane, so it's not a buses run, it's a cab that the buses run, but like it's not convenient basically if you want to have a luxe life. Anyways, homegirl comes to his house with a cab, and so he's like expecting her and everything, and when she gets there, she doesn't come out of the car. She just stay in the car. She's like, what's going on? And she goes, won't you pay? And he's like, oh, I just invited you over, like why do I have to be the one to pay? Like, he didn't say that, but he was just thinking like, why do I have to be the one to pay for your cab? And like, she said it's so like she really was expecting him to pay for it. And this is not somebody that they were dating, it's just like somebody that, I mean, they're not in a relationship from what I understand. They were just like talking or something. I think that was a lofty expectation. Anyways, this is what he does that blows my mind. He tells the cab driver how much was it to like bring her here. She tells him, how much would it be to take her back? I lost it when he said that. And basically he was like, yeah, please, you can go back and everything. And I don't think they ever connected again. Assumptions, another scenario where assumptions put them in wahala. Like, how hard is it to communicate? Like, hey, I don't have money, would you be able to pay for my cab? Or like, can we meet halfway? Or can you come to my house? If I, you know, just basic communication. We're adults. The problem is that these things are not happening to teenagers. We're adults. People in our late 20s, 30s, even 40s sometimes. So age is not a signifier of maturity. I did a video about this thing last week, something about 9 marks of maturity. Go and watch it. It will be somewhere here in the in a link probably. Oh gosh, why am I here? It will be somewhere here to click a link to watch the video on maturity. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about this ghosted episode. There's so many ghosted episodes out there, so I'm probably going to be reacting to a couple more. Shout out to 99.9 Virgin Radio for being the source of this content. Maybe one day you guys can sponsor my channel, you know. If you've enjoyed this, please subscribe, like it, share it with a friend, and add your voice to the conversation. Tell me your own worst ghosted story. Like, you were talking to a guy, talking to a girl, it was going well, or so you thought, and all of a sudden they upped and went away. Alright friends, that's all I got. Enjoy this video and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.